Welcome back to another Persona 5, the animation review. Today is episode 24. I'm Justin.
What is up? I'm Logan.
And together we're Couch Talk. As always, Logan is anime viewer only. We're going to discuss the episode and give our scores at the end. You ready to jump on into this?
Let's do it.
So, this episode, actually, I kind of forgot about all this stuff that it focuses on with Hava and Sojiro. But, you know, in the beginning we do learn that the palace location's the courthouse, which makes sense because Sai is works with the prosecution. So, and, they're planning on changing her heart to basically help her and to protect themselves.
Yes.
You get, prosecution on your side. That helps a lot. And she has a casino is her place. Because, competition, all that must win. All sorts of weird things that happen, gambling,
Gotta win. Gotta risk.
A lot of risk. A lot of risk in prosecution, a lot of risk in a casino, obviously. it's all risk.
Right.
Kechi gets his code name, Crow. So he looks nothing like it, but that's the point.
He has a long beak thing.
It's like almost like a Tenju, but it's a long nose, but not quite because it's a beak. But yeah,
it looks like one of those doctor masks from the medieval days.
Yeah. So Crow does work, except for he's white, not black, but
close enough.
Close enough. So when they see Sai, she's basically like, well, you don't have what it takes to challenge me. The shadow Sai. So they have to earn their way to get to the top for a fair challenge.
Right.
So to do that...
That is different from all the other palace bosses. This one just straight up said, all right, come get me. I'll be here. Treasure's here. See you soon.
Yeah, confident, okay?
Right.
And so they gotta do that. So they have to earn membership cards so they can use the elevator to go from floor to floor. There's multiple floors, definite amounts that they have to win. And eventually they'll get to the top. But a lot of this episode, like I said, focuses on Futaba and Sojiro when he finds the calling card in her room.
Come on, you gotta keep those hidden. Are you laying it out on your desk?
What's he doing in there? Come on.
Right. How'd he get in there? You never let anyone in your room. How'd he get that?
She wasn't in there.
I guess
she wasn't there. So he used the opportunity to go in there. Don't do that, Sojiro. What the hell? Maybe he was doing some cleaning and then just saw it on the desk and was like, what's this? From the Phantom Thieves. But, and he also has to deal with some things at the same time. Futaba's uncle, who's not a very good person, is basically using her to bribe Sojiro for money that he needs to pay back, some debt collectors. Some loan sharks that never get in with the Yakuza, loan sharks or anything like that. No, don't do that. They will destroy your life. That's the whole point. So but we get a little bit about Akechi in this too, where Akechi's father abandoned his mother, and his mother kind of like died shortly after birth, so he was thrown away. He was thrown to foster home and moved from home to home, kind of like Futaba has been moved from family member to family member. Not foster home to foster home. It was family member to family member before Sojiro took her.
That's gotta suck.
Not even the family wants her.
Right.
The uncle took her but made her sleep on the floor, wouldn't let her bathe.
What? Why? Come on. Why? How's it so hard to respect people? Come on now.
And he's basically using her just to get money, I guess.
He's like extorting her.
Yeah,
he's gonna be like,
it's fucked up.
It's pretty messed up.
And Kechi decides to help because of similar situation, stuff like that.
Right. Put in a little plan, kind of.
yeah, I set him up. When the uncle comes back to the cafe, he's like, you better give me some money. And Akechi walks in. He's like, I don't think the court's gonna help you much on
He's
this
like,
one when they find out.
convenient timing for me to walk in, eh?
He's like, you have all this money you owe. You're not doing so good. Then the guy
Right.
slips. He's like, I'm gonna sue everyone here. This kid's violent. I'm gonna
This guy
get.
is money hungry.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna get the child protective service in here. Which, I mean, depending on how you're looking at it on the outside, it might not look like such a good situation because she never leaves her room. She's a shut-in, doesn't go to school, anything like
Right.
that. But
It does look worse than it actually is.
exactly, but thankfully when they come, Morgana's like goes to Futaba, is like, you need to get in there and just solve this because this is just terrible talking going back and forth. It's
Right,
not going anywhere. They're like, well, what have you done for her? Joker's like, he's made curry. It's like, dude, you gotta take this seriously, not just
Right.
say he's made
We
curry.
need some context here. All right, you can't just curry.
Curry. It's like, wow, you could say he makes her mom's curry recipe, does all this stuff for her.
Right, tries to
helps
make her
out.
feel at home. All this
No,
curry.
no, curry. Thankfully, Fidel comes in, which proves she's not a shut-in,
Right.
and she's able to say, "Hey," she called him Dad. So
Yeah, that's a pretty big step, right?
yeah, it's a nice step. Obviously, it's gonna mean a lot to Sojiro because he's been there for her this
Yeah.
whole time, and it proves to them that she is being taken care of and not
Right.
being abused. And this delinquent isn't doing anything to cause her harm either.
Exactly.
But the guy did some research and he's like, you have a good reputation at school. You're not gonna problem. You're ranked
you're
like
a
7th
pretty
or
cool
something
dude.
like that. The girl's just like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Once you've been doing this job long enough, you'll see."
Come on. He's the main character after all.
Yeah, he's not doing anything. He's not a phantom thief.
All right.
Even though Sojiro does talk with him about it, and he's fine with it. He's like, you've done a lot for Futaba. You've done everything for her. You haven't done anything really bad. You're doing a lot of good things. And Sojiro's just a cool guy, okay?
He's a pretty chill dude. Like, he just doesn't seem to really care about. You don't take things seriously unless they're important, right? He doesn't sweat the small stuff.
They're doing good things. So after that, they are able to use Futaba to her full potential to gamble well and get the predictions in there. I mean, let's not ignore the fact that there's some cheating going on. You had to figure it out. But yeah, right. They did do that, and they got enough of their first key card to move up.
They'll get there. Obviously.
Yeah.
I did think the end credit scene was pretty interesting. How she basically told Joker that someone betrayed them.
Which is why he gets caught, according to
Obviously,
her. Which is why she's saying he got caught.
Now I'm trying to think who. I have two guesses. The first one being her sister, just because, they're related. And I don't think it'd be like an intentional betrayal. The second guess would be probably Morgana. Because maybe... I don't know. Maybe I don't know, actually. Because he's a cat. That's why. Let's be honest. Because he's a cat. I can't see any of them just flat out betraying them, though. It'd be one of those two would be my guess. Just because, family, sister. That's the only reason. Even that still, I don't think she would do that. Just because she seems like a very loyal and straightforward person. I mean, obviously but I'm just...
I do know.
I'm guessing. We still have that mystery person, right? The
killer.
Yeah. But he wouldn't be betraying people. He betrays everyone by, shooting them.
He's he's also not part of the group, so you
Right.
can't really betray a group if you're not part of them.
Right. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, you will probably next episode. Next episode, I would guess.
Right. But you want to jump into scores?
Yeah, we can do that. What do you got for us?
I'll give 6.5 ish. It kind of felt like, I don't want to say a side story, but it kind of felt like it was, it focused on Futaba mainly, and coffee shop man, Cedro, kind of like I don't want to say side problem because that kind of downplays it, but it was like not. It did affect the main story because like Futaba obviously wasn't like herself, but it was more like a side thing.
Yeah, they
If that
could have
makes
avoided
sense.
the whole thing, period, if they wanted to, and
Right?
just
They like
focused on the
I don't
past.
right. I feel like it doesn't add too much. Obviously, it strengthens the connection of like Futaba, Joker, and Cedro, like all three of them. Like it showed that bond getting better, but like towards the whole, it wasn't like super necessary. I guess you could say, especially for like a whole episode.
Yeah, especially I was already talking about how we don't have very many episodes left, and
Right.
that there's still quite a bit. So that just tells me they're not going to go for the true ending, that they're just going to go for the good ending.
Right.
With two
Especially the
episodes
fact
left,
that
there's still a lot. So
right, and we kind of already resolved Futaba's like issues of like opening up to people, and then it kind of seemed to like just try and bring back some random uncle, you know.
yeah. No, I agree with the score. I'm definitely not sure how this is going to finish, unless it's like more than 26
It could
episodes.
it could be, I think. I think it's not like fully I don't know. I can't remember.
So, because if it is 26, we got some it's
We
gonna
got
be
some
super
moving to do.
rushed. Yeah, we got a lot of movement, like, because there's no way they complete it. Even if they do everything with the casino, everything with being captured, everything after being captured in this next episode, which would be a lot being shoved in there, we would still have one episode for like a lot of the final stuff. So there's no unless there's gotta be more than 26, or it's gonna be super rushed.
Right. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll find out next
That's
week.
it.
Yeah, that is it. Well,
Spiel time.
as always, don't betray us and be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell to be notified every time we upload. Comment down below, let us know what you thought of the episode we didn't like, what you scored, anything like that. No spoilers, as there are anime viewers only. And until next time, peace out.
See ya.